Hello everyone, this is Lisa from lisafurlan.com, and I am a consultant helping indie authors crowdfund their books successfully on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. Now today I want to talk about some things that you should do before you launch that I haven't mentioned before and that nobody talks about. And this is really the guts of life while you are crowdfunding. And these tips will be helpful if you have a full-time job and you are crowdfunding on the side, or if this is your full-time job. Oh, I have a fuzzy. Or if this is your full-time job and you have all the time in the world to plan and prepare for this, and this is what you're focused on full-time. Now, please keep in mind that raising funds at any level takes a ton of time, effort, and energy, and at some point you really can't be prepared enough. You just have to start doing it. So with that in mind, let's dive into the things you should be working on prior to hitting the launch button or go live on Kickstarter or Indiegogo. Okay. So number one, you should be working on your digital housekeeping. This is something that no one talks about, but your campaign is so short and you're going to be having a lot of inputs and people talking to you and saying, hey, can you send me this file? Hey, can you send me this file? And you're going to want to upload things to your social media very quickly, and you're going to want to respond and be writing. So you need to have your digital files on your computer super clean. I mean, make sure you have the right file, because the worst thing you can do is send someone the wrong file and be like, oh wait, don't look at that, look at this. So it's just so much easier if you have dedicated files and folders with all the right files. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably have like a million files in your digital folders. So really take the time to go through and clean out all the junk so you don't send someone the wrong file. Another tip is to clean out your inbox. And I know this sounds crazy, but my lisafurlan.com email address, it's hosted by my host, So I have to log into my website host and clean out that inbox, because really what I have set up on Gmail is an email forwarder, so all my .com gets managed in Gmail, but that's a copy of the original inbox. So I've actually had it where that stupid inbox was full and I didn't know that people weren't getting my emails, or that people were getting bounce backs from my email until someone sent me a Facebook message. So it's just double check things, make sure that everything is clean and ready to go before you hit launch, so you're not missing wrong files or missing emails, or your inbox isn't sending error messages or anything like that. That would be a disaster. Which brings me to my next point, which is actual physical housekeeping. And I know you're like, what? No, really, physically clean your house before you launch, because you're not going to have time to do it when you're going to be busy. You're going to be on your phone, you're going to be on your computer, you're going to be distracted. You're not going to be like, oh yeah, are we painting the house that day? Let's take the whole weekend and do that. No, really get all your cleaning done, get all your physical stuff done. If you have doctor's appointments, don't make them during the month that you're running your campaign. Do not. If you are in control of appointments and external commitments, don't schedule them during your campaign. Schedule them for before or after. Get your oil changed. If you have things that are due, or you have to get your car inspected or whatever that has hard deadlines, get it done so that you're not distracted with that sort of life stuff during your campaign, because life stuff is going to happen anyway. You could get sick, your power could go out, there could be a big storm, there could be anything that happens that's beyond your control. So you want to make sure you have everything scheduled within your control, and then understand that the stuff that's going to happen beyond your control is going to affect your campaign anyway. If you can keep it within your control, definitely manage it that way, and don't schedule things to happen during your campaign if you can help it. Okay. And a third tip is schedule all your social media beforehand. And this means creating all of your videos and your graphics and writing blog posts and doing all those things that you need to do that happen during your campaign. Schedule that beforehand, because what could happen, and this didn't happen to me but has happened to other people, is that they get locked out of Facebook. Facebook goes, whoa, you're sending way too many messages. We're going to lock you out. And then you don't have access to your page. You don't have access to a lot of things. And so it's just easier if it's already lined up and it's in the queue. It just goes when you've scheduled it. Now, keep in mind that your campaign activities should always be flexible, and you should be able to insert different messages at different times and respond to what your audience is responding to. Definitely don't just set it and forget it. But it's there in case something happens to you, or you get sick and you can't check your email that day, or you can't post something on Facebook. At least everything is already primed and ready to go and will just run without you, so you can focus on other things. All right, those are my tips for what you need to do before you hit launch. And again, this in addition to all the other stuff you need to be doing, like building a contact list, educating your audience before you launch, letting people know what Kickstarter is all about, telling people what your book is about. Like, this is in addition to all of that. So yes, there's a lot of work to be done, and all this extra stuff is really just to make your hard work a little bit easier and to grease the wheels and just to remove some of the obstacles that we are in control of. Hope that's helpful. Be sure to sign up for my newsletter if you are interested in getting tips like this on how to crowdfund your book on Kickstarter or Indiegogo. The news straight into your inbox so that you don't miss it, because it's important stuff and I want to help you succeed at selling more books. Okay, bye everyone.